Good morning. I'm sitting outside enjoying the morning. It's a little cloudy here. My pooches are out running around. I think there's one of them in the garden. The garden that's depleted now, sitting back there. But I was thinking to myself, when was the last time that the thought ever crossed your mind, or maybe the last time that you've even mentioned it to anybody, that you really could make money with no money? Have you thought about that concept? Well, I think about it. And I was sitting here thinking about it this morning, and I'm thinking, how many people are out there that I could be talking to that are struggling? You know the type. There's more months left at the end of the money. The kind of people that dream that there's something out there that could change their life. The type of people that say, gee, how come it is that I went to college and spent all that money and here I am struggling? Matter of fact, don't even have a job in the chosen profession because I can't get a job. Why is it that life has got to be such a struggle? The thought never comes to them that they could possibly own their own business because they think, how could I do that? I have no money to invest in a business. I have no money to buy inventory. I have no money to open up my brick and mortar store. I have no money to get the equipment that I need to start a business. Do you think that just once in their mind, the thought ever even crossed their mind that they could start a business? They could have a second business or second income with no money? Oh, I know people have come to them and said, hey, I got this great opportunity for you. It's in the business called network marketing. But it's never been a business for no money. You always had to buy a kit of some sort to get involved with it, and then every month you had to order some type of product from the company in order to be active and in order to receive any commissions you might have coming. Well, nobody's ever come to them with this concept that you could be in business for not one thin dime, not one penny out of your pocket, because it's not been available before. It is here with us, making money with no money. What a concept. And it's so powerful that we don't even think to mention it to people many times, because in our mind we think, well, they'll never believe us. And of course we can prove that you can do that. We can show it to them. We can show it to them in print, and then we can show them exactly how it works. I'm sitting here this morning letting the dogs run around and play and stretch their legs after sleeping all night. And I was thinking about that. What would happen? What would happen if you took all of the other things that you use to build your business away from you? I took them all away from you today, but I left you with this one concept, that you could make money with no money. What would you do? How would you approach that? How would you share that with people? Do you think it would be something of interest that people would like to know about? How would you do that? Well, it's a really simple process. You just go to people and you say, hey, look, I'm just curious. I'm just curious. If there was a way, you know how most people are struggling to make extra money. They're struggling. Their bills are coming due. They don't have enough to pay. Maybe they've overspent and they're struggling. Maybe got to go buy groceries and they can't buy the groceries they want to buy because they're out of money. Well, you know how most people struggle with that. What if I could show you a way that you could change all of that with no out-of-pocket investment? No money whatsoever out of your pocket to get started, and no money whatsoever out of your pocket to continue in business. Would it be okay if that was something that even slightly interested you? Would it be okay if I just took a few minutes and showed you something that does that? If that's all you said to people, if that's all you said, or even if you went as simple as this and said, hey, if there was a way to make money with no money, would you like to know more about it? It's that simple. It's that simple. How many people do you think would want to talk to you? How many people do you think would be willing to give you 10 minutes of time, just 10 minutes, for you to explain how that works or show them how that works? I keep thinking to myself, with 300 million people plus in the United States of America alone, how many of those 300 million would give me 10 minutes to show them how to make money with no money? The first instinct might be, it's too good to be true. But once you prove it to them, it's no longer too good to be true, it is true. Do you think that possibly their curiosity might be so strong that they'd want to know, what is this deal about making money with no money? It's true. Years ago, people wore a button, and they still wear it, with a famous large network marketing company that specializes in diet, losing weight. And the button said, lose weight now, ask me how. That's all they did was wear the button, and people would say, how? I was with that company at one time, and I used to wear that button, and I forgot I had it on. I put it on every day, and I forgot I had it on. And I'd have people come up to me and say, how? And I'd think to myself, well, how? What? And then I'd remember I had the button on. Well, just think if you had a button that said lose weight now. Just think if you had a button that said make money with no money. Ask me how. And you just wore that button all the time. Well, you say, gee, Randy, we don't have a button. What would happen if you went and got a little sticker and put on your shirt that says make money with no money? Ask me how. What would happen if you had a business card that said make money with no money? Ask me how, and you passed it out to people. What would happen if you just opened your mouth and said, hey, make money with no money? Ask me how. Those simple words, make money with no money, ask me how. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 little words. Make money with no money. No, that's 5 right there. Ask me how. That's 8 words. 8 words total. Make money with no money. Ask me how. What would happen if you just said that to people? That's it. Said nothing else. All you said was, make money with no money. Ask me how. Do you think you'd get people who would say something to you like, what? What? Make money with no money? Oh, come on. Not possible. Not possible. Well, did they not then engage in a conversation with you, saying to you in so many words, I want to know more. If that's possible, I want to know more. So I challenge you today, excuse me. Throw everything else you know right out the window today. Just today. Just today. Last night on the call, you heard me talk about if you'll just go out and find 3 people that will order the same, similar type products that you're ordering, or in other words, dollar amount wise. If you'll find 3 that do that, your product is free, and that should be the first goal of everybody that gets signed up in the business, is to go find 3 people. Well, how about if today you start looking for those 3 people, whether you've done this or not, do it again. Forget everything else you know right out the window today. I challenge everybody that's going to watch this video. Instead of saying whatever you normally say, just say these words. Could you make money with no money? Ask me how. Make money with no money? Ask me how. Make money with no money? Ask me how. I'll say it again. Make money with no money? Ask me how. If you say those words to everybody you come in contact with, I guarantee you that somebody's going to say, how? Or they're going to say, not possible. Or they're going to say, what? Or they're going to say, come on. They're going to say something. If they say something, do you not now have a viable prospect that's asking you for more information? I think you do. Make money with no money. What a concept. Since the company started, we've had this in our hands. How many have actually used it? I challenge you that if you were to use those words and nothing but those words, you'd have more prospects than you could possibly talk to the rest of your life. By the end of 12 months from now, you'd have more money coming in than you could possibly imagine. If you'll just say, make money with no money, ask me how. Go have a button made someplace. You can get them at Vistaprint, or go to your local button maker. Whatever. Put a sign on your car. Have a business card. Guess what? When you leave a tip at a restaurant, if you don't have anything but a pen, write a little note on the receipt that says, make money with no money, ask me how, and sign your name. Put your phone number down there. Whatever you want to do. I guarantee you, if you'll do this all day long, you'll have more people than you possibly imagine. Well, it's starting to rain, so that means that even though I'm under a canopy, I could possibly get wet because it looks like it's going to rain harder. So with that, my pooches and I are going to go in there because it's dry in there. So this is another in the backyard video in the morning in a light rain. And you remember the words that I always say. Wherever you go, there you are. Always make the most of it, because I guarantee you, nobody's going to do it for you. This is Randy. Till the next Wherever I'm At video. Adios.